I love solitude. I love my own company. It's a good thing if you love solitude. It wasn't always that way. There was a day when I thrived on chaos and busyness and what are we going to do next and where are we going? And now I sit here in Custer State Park in South Dakota at Center Lake behind me in complete solitude. There is nobody around. Minutes ago, a couple cars pulled away, and now it's just me, the birds, the lake, nature, trees. To me, solitude equals serenity. And you could say, now, finally, I am choosing peace over pressure. What about you? Hope you'll join me here, Serene and Simple Life. Wishing you a serene and simple life today. Where are some of your favorite places to go to find solitude? Or do you find it right inside your home? I know I can be out in nature in solitude, or I can be at home in solitude, and both are enjoyable. You know, these changes that I'm making as I get older, they are not a sign of becoming cold or antisocial. I am a social type person, although I'm between extrovert and an introvert. What's that called? Ambivert or something? They made have a new name. That I need solitude to refuel. Is that you? You can be around people all day long, boy, but when you get home, I'm experiencing that now at work. So many guests, so many customers, so many people swarming around, so many employees. And when I get back to Happy Haven, give me solitude. Give me 12 hours of complete and utter solitude. See, these signs aren't of being antisocial, but they are signs of wisdom, reflection, and emotional growth. Wisdom, reflection, and emotional growth. And I jotted down some of my truths about solitude. And number one is I love my quiet time with Jesus. I love to talk to Jesus. I love being in the Word, just reflecting in nature. You know, today's all we got. And if today is all we've got or all we're promised, solitude. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like company too. But today's topic is all about solitude. Just checking to make sure my mic is on. I did an entire video and my mic wasn't on. And so it didn't take because I've got to plug into my phone as well. And I am choosing solitude. I feel that I've actually arrived at it and I'm thriving in it. I mean, you can be married and still have solitude, but I'm kind of correlating it with being single because that's who I am. I'm single in that, you know, check that box. I guess sometimes you got to check the divorced box too. But I'm empowered. Gives me time to be with my own thoughts. And oh my gosh, this place here. This is a Tuesday. I am off Monday and Tuesdays. I think there's maybe some rain coming in here soon, but for the time being, it's absolutely 100% perfect. And I'm not alone in solitude. I'm not lacking. I mean, as you can see, I'm in my spinny chair that I did a show and tell on my porch. I'll talk about my porch in a minute. That's a great place for solitude. My silence is transformed. It's not empty. It's not cold. It's not loud. It's sacred. And the silence is filled with the sound of myself, my thoughts and desires, my hopes and goals. I mean, I come up with some of my best ideas and new beginnings and things that I want to accomplish and places I want to go see, do. I still want to live life large. It doesn't mean I'm doing it in a chaotic way. Of course, when you're raising kids, whether it be a single mom or not, I was a single mom, everything was, whoo, go, go, go. My only solitude was when I crashed at night, went to bed. I'm not a reader. I'd like to be a reader. I still want to see if I can become a reader. Can you become a reader in your old age, like me, 67? I know it's just a number. Can you become a reader when you really haven't been a reader all your life? I think that would bring me some great joy and solitude as well. Another thing that I jotted is solitude is not the same as isolation. Being alone per se, can be a form of grace, not loss. And like I said, I don't lack, but I feel really whole. And being alone is not the same as loneliness. Now, like I asked you at the beginning, if you're married, where do you find your solitude? What do you do? How do you find solitude? If you're raising a family, where's your solitude? If you're divorced, widowed, never married, what does solitude look like for you? Please put in the comments. And I would greatly appreciate it if you gave this one a thumbs up, if for nothing else but the view, to share it with others. And I enjoy your comments so much. And of course, I'm grateful when you subscribe, because that really helps the algorithm. Whether you agree with what I'm talking about, or like the tone of my voice, or don't like the tone of my voice, maybe somebody else would be blessed and encouraged and inspired, empowered just by you subscribing. So thank you. And finally, I find joy and peace in solitude. I don't know how to explain it, you know? It's just who I am. And it's one of the reasons that I hit the road. I needed solitude. I was dealing with the beginnings of estrangement with my children, and dealing with what I call some loss, loss of our relationship. I have 2 children. And when I hit the road, I found solitude, and I found peace, and I found joy. Not that I didn't miss my grandchildren and my children dearly, but yeah, solitude can really bring wholeness to your life. Try it. You might like it. I know it's a cliche. So, as I am now today in nature, I will continue to devote time to my self-care, aka self-love. Aging has provided me that opportunity, a sacred opportunity, to recognize who I am at a deep level. When you sit here in your own skin, with your own thoughts, I like to journal. Journaling brings me solitude too. But when this is all said and done and over with, my camp job, here very shortly, I will enjoy the long drive back to Cozy Nest Cottage tiny home. And I will quietly pull into my carport. I will thank the Lord for a safe trip home. I'm praying for a safe trip home now. I'm still here for a little while yet. There's more to come as far as sightseeing and solitude and showing you some of the scenery. But I'll open up the door to my screened-in porch. Maybe the birds will be chirping when I get home. Maybe they'll be welcoming me. Maybe they won't. I'll have my keys in my hand that I pulled out of the ignition, and I'll unlock the door, opening up the door to my tiny home. And I'll look around. There won't be anybody there. I'll embrace the anchor. I will thank God for the anchor that I have with my tiny home. And I will make plans again to go do some solo camping trips I'm looking forward to. I want to visit some state parks. I want to embrace what's around me when I get back to the tiny home and spend some more time in nature. In solitude. Sure is quiet here, isn't it? It's a beautiful noise. You can hear yourself think. You can hear the little rustling of leaves. You can hear the wind gently blowing. And now we're hearing some birds. Thank you, birds. Perfect timing. Blessings in your day, guys. Joy in all of your solitude. Wherever that may be, wherever that takes you. I wish for you peace over pressure. I wish for you to be empowered in solitude and find joy and blessings in your journey. Please don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the next one. South Dakota and solitude. One more thing. Just remember, there is beauty in solitude when it comes from empowerment, not fear. Later.